doesn't matter which book you get, they all say the same things. Which is, and the other thing I always think of when I see your faces, it's a simple course, but it's not easy. The truth is simple. And I am very grateful to this congregation for many things. One is I still blame Kelly for roping me into, yeah, that's right, I take no responsibility, teaching that Course in Miracles thing. I ended up doing it for 2 years, and she was supposed to do it. I handed it off to me. Actually, that, even though I'd studied the Course in Miracles for 30 years, teaching that group deepened my experience of the Course in a way I could not have imagined. It like made it real, made it abide in me. So it wasn't a burden at all, although I tried to make it one. Okay. That side's music, this side's message. Actually, they're all mixed up. So the music is the message is the music. I want to start though. Oh yeah. The Bhagavad Gita. Say that 3 times. Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. I love unity because it's pan-spiritual. It embraces everything. Because the same with truth, all religious paths, all self-improvement work, all spirituality, all to me are based in the same simple concept: to heal the thought that we're separate from God. Simple. Now, what does the Course say? But some purification might be necessary. We have to purify our minds, our attitudes, our old beliefs, our conditioning, our what one of my teachers used to call false theological programming. And we were doing a lot of breath work then. As part of unraveling that from the cells of our body, she had us go back to the churches. If there was one that was sort of iconic for us that we grew up in as kids, go back there and go to a service, or, you know, she said, if you can, lay in the back one of the back pews and breathe, you know, if they don't notice you. And I did that. And my first thought was, it was the Madison Avenue Presbyterian Church. My first thought was, it looks smaller. Because when I was a kid, it seemed like huge. So, the Bhagavad Gita, back to that. The power. This is one of the great Vedic or Hindu spiritual texts saying the same thing as everything else. The power of God is with you at all times through the activities of mind, senses, breathing, and emotions, and is constantly doing all the work, using you as a mere instrument. The more we remember that, I'm an instrument of God, and we clear out all the stuff I read something I'll get to in a minute about that we project our stuff onto the God mind. It's not like we have to clear out our mind and then the God mind enters. We have to clear out, the God mind's already here. We just have to clear out what we've projected onto it, which makes it easier. Yeah, this is beautiful. I don't know where this came from, but it's on some Course in Miracles site. This week of Easter, we in the Unity tradition, we celebrate life, not death. And again, this came from one of my great teachers on unraveling the program of death, Sandra Ray. And she reminded us that the true teaching of Christianity was a resurrection, not the crucifixion. And we used to joke that Christianity got hung up on the crucifixion and forgot the true teaching. Celebrate life, not death. This Easter, you will forgive your Christ mind the illusions you project onto it, and you will have forgiveness returned to you. And you may catch, and I love when this happens, I love this way of encoding it. If you catch, I like to say, if it's a sign that you're on the right track. If you catch glimpses of your Christ mind beyond the veil of your denial, oh, there's the God mind. I'm trying to deny it. Glimpses, moments of purity, of clarity, of peace, of forgiveness. If you catch these glimpses, Lucky you. Beyond the veil of your denial, as you forgive the illusion that your personal mind projects onto the other in relationship, right? That's one of the teachings in the Course, is the temple of the Holy Spirit, where the true teaching of God lives, is in relationship. And we know this because it's the deepest and most powerful teaching. Our deepest, for many of us, our deepest and most profound joy comes in relationship. And not just with lover, with mate, but in relationship with brother, with friend, with coworker, with life. And our most profound pain, anguish, despair comes in that temple of the Holy Spirit, in relationship. If we were just up in the cave, we might do okay, but we're dealing with humanity. It activates the heck out of us. So that is the temple of the Holy Spirit. That's where we practice forgiveness, where we project it onto your guilt. You did it wrong. I got video showing that you. I keep pointing at Norm. You're so innocent. That's why. All right. Well, one thing I've been doing recently is doing my best to create an experience, not just a clever or profound message, but doing my best to create an experience through the music, through some meditation, in our time together here. So I'm going to ask that we take a few moments and we do a meditation. So if you would be so kind, take things off your lap, uncross your arms and legs, and let's take a few breaths together and close your eyes and go within. And I invite you to take 3 deep breaths. The Spirit that raised Jesus the Christ dwells in us all. This Spirit quickens our mortal bodies when we allow it. 3 more deep breaths. Two more. Remember, the Spirit quickens our bodies when we allow it. The light of life is full within me and around me. It shines forth into this perfect day. O light within, lighting my path to peace. I adore and love you, and I let you shine. Another couple deep breaths. Arise, my spirit. Arise and shine. Let thy light illumine my path, and let thy wisdom direct my way. The light of life is full within me and around me. The light of life is full within me and around me. The light of life is full within me and around me. Another 3 deep breaths, if you will. Arise, my spirit, arise and shine. Let thy light illumine my path, and let thy wisdom direct my way. stay within in silence for a few more moments. And together we align and we affirm the truth in our congregation. And so it is. Repeat together. And so it is. When you're ready and willing, you may bring your attention back into the room.